we talked a little bit about, I said at dinner, what happened with Pam Bondi, with the one next to me and the women sitting flanking me, and they're both were going, the Dow. This is Thomas Massie, and I love Thomas Massie. This is a little bit of a longer interview, but I want you to listen to what he says about what happened in that hearing room when they were questioning Pam Bondi and some other things that he's going to discuss. But take a close listen to this.
I want to talk to you about one of the moments in the hearing, and that is the Attorney General would not look at the Epstein survivors behind her. Did that surprise you?
I think that was kind of cold on her part. I think she was afraid to. And look, these survivors would love to have a meeting. It's not about Bill Clinton, and it's not about Donald Trump. This Epstein Files Transparency Act was about getting these survivors justice. We've got some degree of transparency, but it's called the Department of Justice, not the Department of Transparency. And so what these survivors need, they need to see some of their own 302 forms, which haven't been released, and they also need to see some of the men that they've implicated prosecuted.
Do you still have confidence in Pam Bondi as Attorney General?
I don't think Pam Bondi has confidence in Pam Bondi. She wasn't confident enough to engage in anything but name-calling in a hearing. And so, no, I don't have confidence in her. She hasn't got any sort of accountability there at the DOJ. When I asked her specifically who redacted Leslie Wexner's name from the one document that mattered, she couldn't give me an answer. She wouldn't give me an answer. But ultimately, it's her who is responsible for the document production, according to our law, the Attorney General. It's not Todd Blanche. It's not the people below them. You can assign tasks to people, but you can't assign your responsibility.
You can assign tasks, but you can't assign your responsibility. And I thought the best thing he said was, I don't believe Pam Bondi has confidence in Pam Bondi. It's a DOJ that's out of control. And here's the weird thing. Now, you tell me, I'm going to show this to you guys. You tell me if you care about any of the names that they have mentioned, because you know Pam Bondi came out this weekend and said, or recently saying that they had released all the files and that this was over. And then Todd Blanche put out this document saying that they didn't want to release some of the files. This is why they didn't want to release some of the files. It's because there were people who were listed there that might be exposed and they didn't want to expose them. So can we show this list? Because now all of these people that they're saying Maxwell, while other individuals are mentioned only in a portion of a document, includes press reporting, that on its face is unrelated to the Epstein and Maxwell matters. Now, here's the thing. Now, look at the people here. Do you think that this administration cares about some of the names on this list about being exposed? Do you think that they care about some of the people on the list? Nobody on this list cares if you mention their names, especially if it was part of a press report. Pramila Jayapal, she doesn't care. Mick Jagger is probably mentioned in the thing. Do you think these people care? Jay-Z? And do you think this administration is trying to protect Jay-Z or Pramila Jayapal or J.B. Pritzker or Susan Rice? You think they're trying to protect any of these people? This is flat out bullshit. They're not trying to protect any of these people. Do you think they care? But the MAGA folks will believe this and say, he's trying to protect, even the Democrats. He's not trying to protect the Democrats on here. These people's names, some of them were mentioned in press releases. And everyone knows that you don't have to, just because your name is in there, it doesn't implicate anything. But if your name is in there thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times, that's a problem. That is a problem. Monica Lewinsky, Prince Harry. I mean, come on, give me a break. Right, give me a break. These people don't care, and so they're saying we don't want to release all the files because it may affect wrongly innocent people. These people are like, put it out. Stacey Plaskett, I'm sure, is like, put it out. Jamie Raskin, you think they want to protect Jamie Raskin? Jamie Raskin is like, release all of the files. Makes absolutely zero sense. MAGA, how do you support this? How do you twist your brain and your I don't know, the cognitive dissonance that it takes to be a Donald Trump supporter and to believe this administration, the Justice Department, is really just beyond belief. Thomas Massie says this is Epstein administration. Here it is.
And just very quickly, if you will, you've supported most of what Donald Trump has done during his presidency. But because of your actions with these files, he is supporting your primary opponent and has waged very personal attacks on you. I know we just have a few seconds here, but just your reaction to that.
Look, this is about the Epstein class, the people who are funding the attacks against me. They may or may not be implicated in these files, but they were certainly rubbing shoulders with the people who are in these files. They're billionaires who are friends with these people, and that's what I'm up against in Washington, D.C. Donald Trump told us that even though, he had dinner with these kinds of people in New York City and West Palm Beach, that he would be transparent, but he's not. He's still in with the Epstein class. This is the Epstein administration, and they're attacking me for trying to get these files released.
And again, I'm going to say President Trump has not been accused of anything criminal here. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Congressman. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. I love her, but does she have to say that? Like, what is it? Like, what are these people afraid? What are they afraid of? He didn't say that Donald Trump was accused of anything. He never said that. Wow. Really unbelievable that we've gotten to this time where you have to say, like, and he hasn't been accused of anything. Of course. But so no one else in there has been accused of anything either. And no one is saying that. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says Pam Bondi should be fired.
It's just shocking to see all of this, and we cannot let it go, and we cannot allow them to desensitize us to this. It does not surprise me that the same authors of the quote-unquote anti-cancel culture movement, right, all of these people who have been trying to tell us that basic humanity and upholding standards of dignity is cancel culture. It's not surprising to me that they say, oh, you can't speak out against this or that. You can't hold that person accountable because it's cancel culture. Now, I'm sure they don't want us to hold pedophilia accountable, and they think having an anti-pedophilia stance would be cancel culture. That's the erosion in culture, morality that is being hinted at here when Pam Bondi says there's no more work here to be done. Really? You are the Attorney General of the United States of America and you don't want to hold any one of these pedophiles accountable? Resign or be impeached.
Interesting how that happens when you're not in a room that is filled with MAGA folks, that people have a sense of what's decent and what's not, what's ethical and what's not. What do we have here? Oh, no, this is something else. This is a Pam. I want to get to the Pam Bondi thing because I have not seen it, but the producers say it's good. And this is apparently is this auto-tune or something that you guys have here? Did you get that, Andy?
I don't think I have that.
You don't have that. Okay. Who's the other one?
I'll re-up it in the chat, Andy. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
So I have not seen it, but I think Peter put it in there because I was saying that the people were on both sides of me were saying the same thing. And this is, I guess this somehow, was this trending?
Yes, this is earlier you were talking about Pam Bondi and talking about the Dow being over 50,000, and this was trending over the weekend.
But doesn't Peter Navarro say the same thing? It's over $50,000. I'm like, wow, that's crazy if it's just $50,000. But go ahead, let's see it.
How many of Epstein's co-conspirators have you indicted? How many perpetrators are you even?
The Dow right now is over 50,000. I don't know
talking about the Dow right now. S&P at almost 7,000. The American people need to know this, need to know how is the Dow.
Let me address the survivors, because that's
How is the Dow.
I didn't realize that the Dow. No wonder those ladies kept saying the Dow, the Dow. Hilarious. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.